If the emails you send through Omnisend to your email list looks like this, then please watch this video because I'm about to show you how you can do much better job with email designs and get a lot more sales through email marketing that nobody wants you to know. So the reason this type of emails doesn't work anymore, because if you go to your inbox, for example, this is my inbox, every other e-commerce store is sending these type of emails nowadays, and there's no value inside of these emails. You see big walls of text, some generic images, and just repeated contents over and over and over, which doesn't give any value at all. And also for this one, you can see some generic promotional email design, but I will tell you how to create this type of cool email designs and send it to your email list and generate a lot of money. So if you don't know me, my name is Hamid. My email designs are getting about 600,000 views every single month on Pinterest, and I help e-com stores to grow their email marketing channel so it becomes their main marketing channel and brings a lot of revenue every single month. Now let's jump right into the video. So first of all, you want to get access to this free email design file. It contains more than 100 different editable email designs here that you can repurpose and just put your images and logos in these email designs and use it for your own e-commerce store and use it for either Klaviyo or Omnisend. Also, the email designs you can see here, most of these are already added there. You can just click the link down in the description and get access to this Figma file and copy that in your own email design file in Figma and just update the design, sending out to your email list. Now let's see how we can export this email design from Figma and add it to Omnisend and send it to your email list. So first of all, I want to slice out this email design. Let's go for this one, for example. I will slice out this email. I will draw a slice here. Just make sure it's fit and covers all of the parts of the email designs. And I will expand it all the way down. And I will hit Control D to duplicate this slice. And I will slice out this product section one by one. So let me do some adjustments here. I want to cover the first product here, and then I will hit Control D again and cover the second product. Now I will select both slices here and again hit Control D and bring these slices down and cover the other two products. Make sure it's not surpassing the height. And then we're going to duplicate the first slice we had on the very top and hit Control D again and bring the slice all the way down, just like this, and make sure it's fit and covers all parts of the design. And I will select all of these slices here and then hit export. Make sure the export ratio is on 1x. You don't want to make it too large because it's going to take too much time for your recipients to see the email content, and then click on export. Now click on desktop. Now that I have all of these slices from my email design, I will go to this website called imagecompressor.com and import all of these slices here. So what this website is going to do is actually reduce the file size without losing the quality. If you can compare the quality is almost the same, but it reduces the size by 78%. Which is gonna take much less time for people to load or email, which is very cool. Now I'm gonna click on download all, and it will give me the compressed version, and I will add them in the desktop. I will remove the previous version. Now let's go to Omnisend. Once you're in Omnisend, on the left side, click on campaigns and then click on create campaign. We're gonna click on create email. We can have a subject line for this. Let's choose something random, and also the pre-header can be something random as well. The sender name, I will call it test. And then I will click on choose email template. Here you can just use one of these templates, doesn't matter because we're gonna update the entire design. So first let's make sure that the background is pure white. And then I wanna delete all of these elements here. All of them should be deleted. I will just leave the unsubscribed and then click on add elements and bring in an image. So here you want to upload all of the images you exported from Figma and then compressed from that website. So I will click on upload from my computer and then let me put all of this in desktop. So these are the compressed versions of my image slice. I will upload all of them here. Right now we have all of the images uploaded here. I will select the first one. So as you can see, Omnisend has a default padding on the layout, which is not a good thing. So I will remove all of the padding from all sides of the image. And then for color here, again, I will say white. And there's still another padding here, which is the default image padding. So I will click here to remove the image padding and then make sure that the image is fitting the width, just like that. Now we're gonna add these product sections here. So we can't just go for image anymore. So we're gonna go to layout, go to add elements and then click on layouts and choose 2 columns and bring them inside. So I will move this one down. Let's just get rid of this unsubscribe button because Omnisend is gonna add its own unsubscribe link anyways. Now here, go to add elements and bring in 2 images in this layout, just like this. And then for background, we're gonna make sure we don't have any padding. Remove the padding. And then here, click on exclude padding and again, remove the image padding. Now let's choose our products here. So I think this was the first product. I will select it. As you can see, this is the right product to add here, and then click on this one and I will add the other product, which is this black brush. But here there's a hidden feature that you should turn it off. If I go to preview and test, let's see what happens. Now here, if I click on mobile preview, you can see that the product section is messed up. So the way that we should avoid this is, let me scroll all the way down and click on this layout and click on layout and go to mobile stacking and turn this feature off. So if I go to the preview again and let's go to mobile preview, you can see it's fixed now. So make sure you turn off that feature. It doesn't work for our email designs. Now I will duplicate this section and we will replace with the third product image, which is this image here. And then we'll replace this one as well. And make sure the mobile stacking is turned off. Now we want to add the final slice of the email. So I will duplicate this part and then put it all the way down and click on the image and replace it with the last part of the email design, which is this one. All right, as you can see, let me also remove this one. As you can see, the email is added here completely. And let's have a preview and make sure if it's showing correctly. I will scroll all the way down. You can see this is the entire design in Figma added in Omnisend. Now we want to make sure that all of these slices have the correct link. So in this case, I will go to Quip. So this is their website. We can either link the email to their home screen like this. So the first slice and the last slice should lead to that website. And then for the product pages, you want to make sure each product is linked to the corresponding product page, not to the home screen. So in this case, I don't want to spend time finding those products, but let's say if this is the product page, I will copy the link and I will click on the corresponding image here and paste it here. So this is how it should work. All right, we are almost done with this email design. So let's choose the recipients. I will click save and choose recipients. So here, it's going to ask you what segment you want this email to send to. You can either send to all subscribers, which is not something we want to do because it's going to get very low open rates. So instead, you're going to click on let me choose segments. So here you can choose the engagement segments you already have. If you want to create a segment, let me show you how you can do that. Let me go to Omnisend. So in the homepage, if you click on audience, segments, you can create a segment. You can click on create from scratch. So let's say we want to create a segment for people, anyone who opened one of our emails in the last 60 days. So I will click on add filter and we'll say email, opened message, and have opened at least once in total. Here we will say in the last 60 days, and I will save and we can then use this segment. So once you're done, you can just click your segments and you can send the test email or maybe reviewing the campaign and just scheduling to send it out. Here, for example, you can click on schedule for, and here you can set the date and time, and then you can click on schedule. All right, thanks for watching this video. If you need help with email marketing, you can go to my website, beakmanflow.com, and scroll all the way down and submit this free email marketing audit form. See you on the next video.